Welcome back, truth seekers, to another episode of Demars Paranormal. Today we're heading to one of the most haunted locations in Utah, Garr Ranch, located on Antelope Island, also known as Ghost Island. This remote and eerie spot has a long and storied history, and it's been the site of countless reports of paranormal activity. We're here to uncover the truth behind the legends and see if we can make contact with whatever or whoever still lingers in this desolate place. Antelope Island is not only home to this historic ranch, but also a large herd of buffalo. These majestic creatures have roamed the island since the late 1800s, and today the island is a state park, preserving its natural beauty and wildlife. Visitors come to witness the iconic buffalo and experience the island's rich history and mysterious activity. At the heart of this island is Garr Ranch, a place that's been inhabited for over a century and has witnessed more than its fair share of tragedy. Today we're going to delve into the history of this ranch and explore the possible reasons why so many believe it to be haunted. This ranch was established in 1848 by Fielding Garr, a Mormon pioneer sent by the LDS Church to manage its tithing cattle on the island. Over the years, the ranch grew into a significant operation with livestock, crops, and a small community of workers. The ranch operated continuously for over a century, surviving harsh winters, droughts, and isolation. The isolation of the ranch is one of the key factors that might contribute to the paranormal activity reported here. For decades, people who lived and worked on the ranch were cut off from the outside world, especially during the winter months when the island was accessible only by boat. This isolation, combined with the hardships of frontier life, could have left a deep psychic imprint on the land. The ranch house is a hotspot for paranormal activity. Built in the late 19th century, this house has seen generations of the Garr family come and go. People have reported hearing children's laughter, cabinets opening and closing on their own, and the feeling of being watched. Beyond the main ranch house, there are several intriguing outbuildings that may harbor their own paranormal energy. The cellar beneath the bunkhouse, often used for food storage in the early 1900s, is said to hold a heavy, oppressive energy. And nearby, the spring has long been a lifeline for the ranch, but some believe the water itself may hold residual energy from the many generations that worked the land. Interestingly, other paranormal teams have experienced physical phenomena in the woods near the Garr Spring. Some investigators claim to have been scratched after exploring the dense trees, possibly from an unseen force guarding the area. This adds to the mystery surrounding the land, suggesting that whatever spirits remain are not confined to the ranch house alone. This bunkhouse was once home to the ranch hands who worked long, grueling hours to keep the operation running. It's here that many people have reported hearing footsteps, voices, and even seeing full-body apparitions. We'll be conducting a thorough sweep of this area to see if we can pick up any unusual readings. All right, we are at the Garr Ranch homestead. We got our REM pod going, and we're gonna turn on the spirit talker here, see what happens. Turn on my recording device. Bugs are super bad. All right, Garr Ranch homestead, August 19th, about 8:35. Is anybody with us here? The app is all loaded. Let's turn it on.
Working?
Turn it on, nothing's come up yet.
Like the signal not that good as far as the service.
It says keep walking.
Keep walking.
Keep walking. You trying to get rid of me, you ghost sucker?
Trying to get rid of Koji? I mean, the bugs are pretty bad. I should probably keep walking. That's a bunkhouse. Supposedly there's activity there. Ow. Is there anybody here? Can you come play with this light? If you touch it or get close to it, it'll make some noise and change color.
I'm with my children.
Well, do your children want to come play with it?
Residual.
This is a residual haunting? You're just living out your day? Who's here? Can you make that beep? As we dive deeper into the mystery surrounding Garr Ranch, we can't ignore the presence of Frary Peak, just a few miles away. Named after early settlers of the island, this towering mountain adds another layer of intrigue to our investigation. The Frary family homesteaded here in the late 1800s, enduring the island's harsh conditions to build a life in this remote wilderness. Just a few miles from the Garr Ranch lies the Frary homestead, home of Alice Frary, whom the peak right in front of us was named after. They lived here on the island in the late 1800s, and this is the site of their old homestead. She is actually one of the only people known marked graves here on the island, so we're gonna see if we can see if that's her we're picking up back at the Garr Ranch, considering its close proximity. That's Alice. Those are some of their hired hands. And that's kind of a map of their homestead here. They were here from 1891 to 1902. They're from Wisconsin. So she died 2 years after giving birth to her 7th kid. She is buried here. I have a theory that the ghostly presence we've picked up at Garr Ranch might not be tied directly to the ranch itself, but to someone who lived nearby, like Alice Frary. Given her strong connection to this land, her spirit may roam beyond Frary Peak, extending to places like the ranch. And considering how close Frary Peak is to Garr Ranch, it's not far-fetched to think that if Alice's spirit is still active, she could be the one we're encountering at the ranch. Her connection to the land might draw her to other locations on the island. Let's go see what we can get. There's the buffaloes. Our desert island home. So there was George, Alice, children, Guy, Grace, Lottie, Edgar, Dora, Frank, and Florence. A storm capsized his boat as he was trying to go get medicine. She had requested burial on the island. This was on the edge of the orchard near the grain field, and there's a small pink stone marks the grave. In autumn, a shadow from Frary's Peak touches the spot, and when a gentle breeze whispers through the sunflowers, you can almost hear the organ playing while the family softly sings, "This is our desert home so dear." And this is the actual headstone. We'll take a sweep around here. Oh, it's spiking a little bit over there. Alright, so we got the infrared camera set up as it gets darker. Renee sitting by the grave. We got the REM pod lit up there. And the spirit box going. And the buffaloes are getting closer to us. They're just over yonder hill there. Alright, we just fired up the Spirit Talker app. We're here at Frary Homestead, the site of the only known burial on Antelope Island. Alice, are you here? Speaking, I heard. Alice, are you speaking to us? It says tranquil. Gotta turn my sound on. This is a pretty tranquil place to be buried. It's a pretty good pick. Are you here alone? You died right after your youngest child was born. Did that make you stay stuck because you wanted to stay with your children? I hear the buffaloes snorting.
I need to warn you.
You need to warn us, huh? About the buffaloes? And he's got all this stuff on her butt. What do you need to warn us about? Sort of just said on the radio, like, look at the mountain. Okay, we'll look at the mountain. You want us to look at the mountain? Are they close? Oh. God's work. I heard God's work.
Horrible things happened here.
What? Like what? What kind of things happened here? Did you died of natural causes? Was life pretty rough? I imagine there weren't too many women around. Were the men bad to you? I'll
move something.
Okay. What are you gonna move? You've heard that one. Mm-hmm. Can you make any of the toys light up? If you get close to this, it'll go off and make noise. Can you do that? If you get close to this, it'll light up. Kind of like that. Camp. Was this your homestead or camp? Did you live here at camp? We're camped out right now, but I don't know how long we can stay because the buffaloes are coming. And our car is way down there.
Half a mile.
Cold.
I mean, it is pretty chilly.
It's getting cold, or do you feel cold? I should have brought a sweatshirt. It was probably getting cold when you died. It was like September-ish, late September. I keep hearing them. I mean, sound travels, but... Okay.
Should have brought a blanket or something.
I don't know. Bad planning. Are you here for me?
Are you here for me?
If you're Alice, then yes.
If you're Alice, we're here for you, Alice. We came to visit you. I think you're kind of stuck here on the island. Down at Garr Ranch, I got a response that said I'm with my kids. And then we occupied this land, so I have a feeling it might be you that's here. I have a feeling that you might be, even though the ranch is just a couple miles down the road. Anything you want to tell us? Any advice to us? You should come back.
You should come back.
Okay, we'll come back and visit you more. Okay. I like that. That's nice. Do you like us? Do you like having people come visit you? I think we're pretty nice. Was it you down by the Garr Ranch that was talking to me? Electric shock.
Electric shock.
We do have our hike and strike with us, which is an electric shock. I doubt you would know that from the 1800s, but yes, we do have a taser with us.
Batteries, then, you know.
Helen.
Helen.
Will you see if one of the kids is named Helen? Alice, Lottie, Dora, Frank, Florence.
Dora.
Who's Helen? Okay, we're quoting some fairy. 2 ladies here.
2 ladies here.
Hello.
1, 2. It just said 2 ladies here. Unless you met Helen and Alice. Could be. There's also buffaloes here.
They are ladies.
They could be ladies as well. That's a little trippy. Never seen that one yet.
Airplane.
Yeah, there's an
Oh,
airplane.
there's 2.
That's fun.
Those 2 ladies, ladybirds.
I know, right? We got 2 aeroplanes.
Lie.
Lie? What do you mean lie? Who's lying? Or do you lie? In your grave. That's fine. I don't want to. Huh. You guys hear those airplanes? We got another one. This island has pretty much stayed the same as when you lived here. Not a whole lot has changed. The ranch is still going. There's been no development on the island. I imagine you just don't even know what happened, huh? It's not that different from how it was.
Except there's a lot of tourists.
Maybe there's some tourists.
Knox.
Well, there's plenty of wood for you to knock on. I haven't heard it though.
They know.
It's a beautiful evening here at the
Graveyard.
graveyard. That is true. This is a graveyard.
We are on your grave.
Yeah, we're sitting on you. With all due respect.
Oh, little mouse.
There's a mousey.
Did you see it? In the bottom piece.
Oh,
You in.
he burrowed. Okay. We're going to stay a few more minutes because it's getting chilly and we got buffaloes coming at us. Anything else you want to say to us 2 ladies that are here? Mick.
Mick.
Oh, it was in the way. The light went up on the EMF.
That's the first time.
No, just one. Just one.
The whole thing?
Just,
Did Nat light it up?
I don't know. It was after that. It was just like one light. Can you do that again? Can you make the REM pod light go off or make that go?
Collapse.
Collapse. All right, you got one more response. What are you going to tell us? Any last words? All right, Alice or Helen or Mick or whoever has been with us. What do you mean?
Top.
What do you mean top? Can you talk one more time? Can you make anything light up? But we want to thank you for hanging out with us today. If anyone wants to go out of here, just have to ask for God or Jesus, whatever one you're comfortable with, and they'll come and take you. You don't have to stay stuck here. It is a choice. But we're going to leave you all here. No one is allowed to follow us. We are protected by divine light, by the power of Jesus Christ and his army of angels and archangels. We wish you to go toward the light, ask for God, and rest in peace. Oh, what did it say? What's the date today? The 29th. Oh, there was one that came up and it didn't catch it. I turned it off.
I never saw it.
We gotta try to beat those buffaloes right there. Because our car is down there. If Alice Frary is indeed the spirit we've encountered, it adds a whole new dimension to the history and hauntings of Garr Ranch. Her love for this land could explain why she's still here, watching over the island she once called home. It's a reminder that spirits can be deeply tied to places, not just because of tragedy, but because of the deep connections they had in life. We'll continue to investigate and see if we can gather more evidence to support my theory, but for now, we'll leave Frary Peak and head back to Garr Ranch with a deeper appreciation for the history and the spirits that linger here. Hey there, Mr. Buffalo. Okay, the buffaloes. Buffaloes are really staring at us over there. I don't know if we can see them.
So we're walking fast.
So we're walking really fast out of here. Because they have really covered some hillside in the time we've been doing our investigation in the Frary homestead. So there's one particular buffalo that just really is eyeing us. And I'm trying to go fast. I think we're in the clear, but I don't know if you can see the whole hill behind us. It's covered in buffaloes.
Where the buffalo roam.
Okay, it starts there with the one looking at us, and it goes all the way up to the peak. Okay, I think we're safe. Whew. Is that you, bro? I heard you.
I thought I was getting something.
Yeah?
It's my own phone. I'm like, oh, it's it.
Yeah, the EM or the cellular will. It says photos.
Photos.
You want us to take some photos? If we took photos, would you show up?
Anybody home? door. Please. Please. Turn on the light. Drop a plate.
Can you knock on the door?
Knock back. No EVPs. That's the EVP? What is that one called?
Yeah, that's not EVP, that's just the EMF.
EMF.
If there's a spike in electromagnetic stuff, it'll go off.
There's a headless woman over in the corner.
Right?
Shut up. Meeting? Who's meeting?
Right here?
Yeah.
Well, there's somebody right here too. Can't stop that.
Who's the meeting? Who are we meeting?
Heard those people there probably. Crazy.
Oh yeah, here they come. There's some photographers.
That's crazy.
Anybody here in the bunkhouse? I'm gonna sit on the stairs. Let's see. Alright, we're on the stairs of the bunkhouse. We got some fellow photographers walking through. It's getting dark. It's almost, sun has set. Night hasn't quite fallen.
Recording.
Recording?
Oh, wow. Nice.
Oh yeah, we're recording alright.
Nice. What about you? Got some scary stuff.
Oh, yeah?
We're gonna try it. Yeah, we're gonna try it.
Sweet. Good luck.
All right,
Stay
stay
safe.
safe, man.
Oh, the mosquitoes are getting my hand. I can't sit still. I gotta keep walking. Just like you said. Keep walking.
Is that what you're saying?
You're right.
I've said it before. We
Look at
had
those guys.
keep walking. I'm with my children. Residual photos, meeting, and recording, which I am recording.
Okay, I like that.
Right? They seem to be like fitting.
Absolutely.
It said it's a residual haunting, meaning like they're stuck here, just kind of going through their normal routine, not like an intelligent haunting.
You laughing there? You're done? Oh, yeah.
Did you go walk through the forest with that?
I was getting destroyed even more if he wasn't there.
Oh no.
Anybody here?
But actually, if I keep moving.
Anybody?
Yeah, a couple times Stace, I thought I was getting some because I could see your head through the other side of the building.
Oh no.
Like this. I got close, and then the foam would make it go orange.
Yeah.
There's something right behind.
That's funny.
Snow.
Snow. There's no snow.
You gotta watch that episode. I don't know if you watched it.
Now I gotta watch it.
Okay.
You will find things below.
You will find things below. Well, I can't go in there because it's locked. What do you mean below? In the woods? Shut up. The horseflies found you? That's a horse.
That's a horse over there?
Tear.
Tear? Someone sad here? It's getting a little dark.
It's about to begin.
What's about to begin?
Oh yeah, I have to blow my nose out of there.
We want to protect you.
What did she say?
It said it's about to begin and that we want to protect you.
Nice.
Whoa.
From what?
Right.
What are you protecting us
That's a
from?
little heavy.
From the mosquitoes, please. Protect us from the mosquitoes.
It's about to be.
Did anything go off in the woods?
No.
No.
Stop.
And before it said snow and you will find things below.
Snow?
Yeah.
Snow.
I think they got stuck here a lot in the winter because they were pretty cut off
Absolutely.
from civilization.
Man, it'd be terrible.
Like when was the road built, you know? When did they build the dock? For the boat.
Oh, yeah, the bugs are terrible.
Yeah. You sit still for a second.
Says careful.
Careful.
Awesome. That is awesome.
Oh my god. I think it's embellishment.
That is way awesome.
Jesus! Be
Hey, bro.
careful.
Big stump. Just told you to be careful, bro.
He's gonna jump on this.
No, I'm going
I'm
around.
walking around too.
Fuck that.
That's
Oh, there's swamp water shit right there.
That's what it said. Be careful. Oh wow, that is a swamp, huh? Okay, thank you for that warning. Ryan tripped on a stump and then
that was amazing.
almost fell
I'm
into
trying
a
to get some
swamp.
fucking speed to jump on there at once.
That was amazing. Careful.
Oh, look at this one. You climb up there.
King of the jungle.
Maybe when you can see.
Maybe when there's light.
Right.
Better light. That's too funny because it said careful and you go tripping.
Yeah. Oh crap.
It's pretty amazing.
Bull roar.
Beautiful.
It says beautiful.
Really?
It is beautiful out here.
Huh.
Definitely. So that was the bird forest or bird area.
Ryan's so funny.
So no, not that.
Trying to get this off the charts, but
Nothing?
solid green. There's something knocked over here.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Bunk.
When I was standing over here, it said, you'll find something below, but it was like, I can't get in to the bunkhouse.
I keep looking in here.
I know, it's kind of creepy.
How was life like, guys? 4 bunks and a stove in the middle. You guys here?
There's a sound in here, but I'm thinking it was the heater,
What do you mean?
the water heater.
Why would there be a water heater?
Well, there's a water heater in this bathroom here. But there was just like a sound that came from the inside.
Someone's watching.
Someone's watching.
I did see the water heater here.
Yeah.
So that's what it sounded like it could have been. But if it's
But why would it make noise?
if
Do
it's
you
not
think the
operational-
water runs?
if it's not operational, there shouldn't have been a sound.
You hear something?
Yeah.
Well, this is recording the whole time, so
So I heard it.
we'll see if there's... It says, ha ha.
No way.
Awesome. Why you laughing?
Yeah, why are you laughing?
Because I heard something.
Come on, make my little toy light up here. Can you do that? That'd be funny. I'd go ha ha then.
Anybody here?
Okay, so you've kind of been around the 19 mark.
Let us in?
See if we can hear that noise on your camera. It almost sounded like a middle ting. So that's why I'm thinking it was a water heater. But if it's
So like this thing is super not sensitive. Like Ryan just walked by it, it didn't go off. So it's
Yeah.
like if something sets it off, it's
It
got to
has to
be
be
like
major.
really
See how close I had
major.
to get?
Yeah. Who's watching us? Or are we watching you?
Anybody here?
Can you knock back?
Let's eat some supper, huh? Table
Ryan's always hungry.
set. Table set. Let's eat some grub, man.
Don't be fearful.
Don't be fearful. Doesn't seem like...
Joe's on the inside?
Alright, I'm going to turn this one off because it probably isn't getting... Oh, I guess it's getting some... Oh, I can see you. Oh, there you go. What the fuck?
I turn my phone on.
Is that you?
Yeah. I don't know.
Turn your phone off.
I did. Yeah, that was probably me.
Do it again.
Yeah,
Put your phone next to it.
Wait, I set this here,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then I unlocked it.
Did you bring it any closer?
No,
No.
he's right there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
Who's here?
you saw how close it was.
Yeah.
How
here?
much... Oh, I have all of that on film.
Yeah, that was
Am
cool.
I alive?
There it goes again.
There goes... It says, am I alive?
No way.
Am I alive? And the thing's going off. It hasn't gone off this entire time.
Yeah.
It's getting dark enough.
No.
It's getting dark enough.
No.
for the
Oh,
to
the
come
spirit
out.
activity. Babe, back away. See
Sorry,
if it...
sorry.
No, I just want to see if it will stop.
And Ryan's still on his phone, like nothing's changed.
Yeah. Am I alive? I don't know. Are you alive?
Who are you?
What's your name? Do you have a name?
Show us you're still here. Come on.
Oh my god.
There's mosquitoes out here.
They're eating us alive.
How was life like? It must have not been good.
I think life was great.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
You know what I mean? There's no worries, no cell phones.
Yeah.
Just day by day.
Oh, you just had to fight for your every survival need.
Food? No way.
Just food.
What?
Is that what it said?
No. Who?
I thought you were.
Oh, that's
Oh,
just
I
Co.
said
No,
food.
Koji just said
Grow
that.
your wheat. Go farm.
What happened to me?
Yeah, 3
It says,
hots.
what happened to me?
No way.
I don't
3
know.
hots and cot.
It said, am I alive? And then what happened to me?
Go back, show she's still here.
Do you not know you're dead? So Ryan's pretty close to the thing and it's not going off again.
No, that was awesome.
That was crazy. That thing didn't go off this whole time.
Nah.
And it took a lot of like really being, and it says she scares people. Who scares people? You have a name? Oh, there is lightning over the mountain.
It's cool, huh?
That's pretty cool. Miller?
Miller.
Miller. Is that your last name? Is your last name Miller? And then 20 minutes. I'm going to stop that.
We occupied this land.
What?
Who's we?
We occupied
Miller?
this land?
That would be Miller.
That's cool. Are you still here?
Attic hides.
Attic hides.
What?
Attic hides? Who's hiding in the attic? Is there even an attic?
Looks like there could be.
Is there a little
There's room for it. Yeah, there's
crawl
room for it.
space or something up there?
There's room for it.
There's a chimney. Anything else you want to say? That's a bunkhouse, and then downstairs is like the
Store.
like a root cellar or something, or is that the other building? Who are you?
Who are you?
We're Demars Paranormal. We're just here to help you if you want to cross over. Just ask for God. He'll come and take you to the next spot. You're not meant to stay here. But you have a choice, so you have to ask. God will not impose his free will on you. Or impede your free will. You have to ask. But if you don't want to stay here anymore, just genuinely and sincerely ask for God. Or Jesus. Or universe, and he will come and take you. Do you understand? As our investigation comes to a close, the activity we've experienced leaves us with more questions than answers. Our REM pod picked up several spikes of energy, especially near the ranch house. These moments, combined with the intense feelings of being watched, suggest that something or someone still lingers here at Garr Ranch. Whether it's the spirit of Alice Frary or another presence altogether, one thing is certain. This island holds secrets we have yet to fully uncover. Thank you for joining us on this investigation of Garr Ranch. If you've ever visited Antelope Island or had your own paranormal experiences, we'd love to hear about them in the comments. If you're enjoying the journey with us into all things paranormal, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel, Demars Paranormal. We've got a lot more investigations, stories, and insights coming your way. And don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll never miss an update when we drop a new video. Every like and subscription helps us keep exploring the mysteries of the other side. Whether it's ghost hunting in haunted hotels or delving into strange encounters in the wilderness, we've got something for every paranormal enthusiast. Follow us on social media for behind-the-scenes content and sneak peeks at our next investigations. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.